What's Cooking with Yara?
Welcome to another edition of What's Cooking with me, Yara, and I hope everyone is having a good day so far. On the show today, we're going to be making two light dishes. We're going to start off with a very easy appetizer, and if you are a fan of Brussels sprouts, well, this one's going to get you. It is roasted Brussels sprouts, and for the main dish, we're going to be making sun-dried tomato chicken. Now, let's start off with the appetizer. It is so simple and very healthy and needs only 5 ingredients, and it's also the perfect side dish. You're going to need the following ingredients for your roasted Brussels sprouts. About 700 grams of Brussels sprouts, of course you can use more if you want, and 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, and we can adjust that to taste, and a half teaspoon of black pepper, and finally 1 tablespoon of thyme. See, just 5 ingredients, and this is how we're gonna make it. We're gonna preheat the oven to about 200 degrees, and we're gonna cut the Brussels sprouts in half lengthwise. And then we're gonna season the Brussels sprouts with the olive oil, with the thyme, with the salt, the pepper, and we're gonna toss to combine everything together. At this point, you're gonna lay the Brussels sprouts on a baking sheet in 1 layer, and we're gonna bake for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the edges start turning golden brown. And that's all you need to do. You can use that as a little appetizer or as a side dish. Now, for our main dish today, we are making sun-dried tomato chicken. And this is a 1-pan recipe tossed in a very creamy and delicious sun-dried tomato sauce. And it can be served with veggies, it can be served with rice, or with pasta, whatever you feel like. And you're gonna need the following ingredients. About 6 tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes, 3/4 cup water, 1 kilogram of chicken thighs, preferably boneless and skin on, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of Parmesan cheese shredded, a half teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley to garnish, and a half teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of black pepper. Now, this is how we're gonna make it. We're gonna place the sun-dried tomatoes and water in a blender, and we're gonna blend until it resembles a tomato sauce. And then we will heat the oil in a skillet over medium-high heat. At this point, place the chicken in the skillet, skin side down, and cook for about 5 minutes or until deep golden brown and crispy. I just love it when it's like that. Now, flip the chicken and fry for an additional 5 minutes. Then, reduce the heat to medium-low and remove the chicken from the skillet. Now, using the same skillet, we're gonna add the sun-dried tomato mixture and cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. Then, add the cream, the Parmesan cheese, the salt, the pepper, and the red pepper flakes, and then stir. You can now reduce the heat to low, so the sauce is kind of like simmering gently, and then you're gonna return the chicken to the skillet and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes, or until you feel it is cooked all the way through. And at this point, you can add a little water to the sauce if you think it needs it. And finally, you can garnish with freshly chopped parsley and serve to your guests. Honestly, if you ask me, I think this dish would be heavenly with some white rice. Actually, make it white basmati rice, and we can turn this entire episode into a light meal. I can't say completely healthy, but at least it is a light one, and you won't be too upset about messing up and eating too much. Sadly, my time's up. And by the way, if you missed any of the ingredients, the instructions, just go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/NileFM, or go to our website, which is NileFM.com. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you catch me with another edition of What's Cooking right here on NileFM.
What's Cooking with Yara? Only on NileFM.